Hello guys, welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on GFL TV, the home of football. If today is the first time we see our program, for here we bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I'm going to start with today's news. After the permanent sale and agreement with Marcel, say Arsenal won't sell Guendouzi. So Guendouzi don't come out from media set to talk, saying they enjoy life from Marcel. Say the way the team be, the way the fans be, the way that they support the players, saying they enjoy them, and say this decision to move from Arsenal to Marcel permanently, saying that the best choice we don't ever make in so many years. Saying they battle football for years, as in the guy just take some kind of swipe at Arsenal. Well, like good riddance to bad rubbish. Nobody say the guy will be good player, but say Arteta will be our own manager. You get some kind of non-negotiable. So they say if you won't play for me, these are my rules and regulations. If you know if you keep to these rules and regulations, then make you find your square roots. That is why Arteta is a disciplined manager. This Arteta just be like Pep. No matter how star-studded the team dey or the kind of big player we dey, you know if you do anyhow for City, go chop Benjamin. No be say anything. Because I remember one time for one footage I was Guardiola they ask him say, is Messi here? Is Messi here? No, everybody say no, Messi no, then say okay, that's good. Say now only Messi now be the only person we say no feature Benjamin. Maybe say as long as in the fit, he go to play weekend with that, and him don't coach Messi before. So if you are not Messi and you cannot do what Messi can do for a team, then they will bench you. All those kind of things. So that's what it just be. Because some people they talk say, oh, Arteta no sabi manage player, man management skill they bad. That's why no fit handle Guendouzi. Guendouzi don't go. They play for French team, they play for national team, they play. Well, not everybody go play for each coach. Every coach get their own football philosophy. So when I leave the guy, making them with the rules and regulations. If you don't say if you abide by them, now what do you sign for your contract now? If you can't abide by the rules, they can send you away. Apart from Guendouzi matter, so Stuttgart self don't agree a permanent transfer move. So they won't sign Dinos Mavropanos. They say this guy is a former Arsenal defender, but we know they use our concern on loan with an obligation to buy to Stuttgart, the German team. To Stuttgart now, they're willing and ready. Say okay, they go fit sign the guy, regardless of their possibility. Say they will go relegation because as they day now, they did 17th for table, so anything can still happen. They can go relegation or they can escape relegation. We never know their fate. But as it stands now, they don't agree a deal in principle with Arsenal, just like Guendouzi and Marseille. Say the guy go move permanently, enter Stuttgart because the guy no get future for Arsenal. Because don't forget say Saliba still they come back, Trusty they come back. So we get many defenders they come back. Pablo Mari we go with Dinesi, they come back. You get so no space. You get and we still want even get more fresh legs. So no space at all. Rio Ferdinand, they be one of our super pundits. This guy is a Manchester United legend. So Baba come outside, come they talk say if Naim be Arsenal, if Naim be Arteta, say go sign Gabriel Jesus from Man City because the guy know the language for Benjamin there. The guy is a good striker. The guy they play very well, but Guardiola know they use him. If you check Guardiola lineup recently, Baba they use Sterling, they use Foden. They use Foden at 9. We use Sterling, Foden, Mahrez, Sterling, Foden, Grealish. Sometimes Sterling, Foden, and Gabriel. De Bruyne. So Baba they don't say if we know what we do, and especially say Arteta get good relationship with most of these players because he don't be number 2 for Man City before under Pep. So we go carry this Gabriel Jesus, and this guy transfer value like £60 million. So the question now is, this guy £60 million, is it worth it? As in, instead of us to go to carry this kind of person, why not to go for a proven name? Go sign up. I'm going to get to talk about this one way Rio Ferdinand they advise Arsenal hierarchy, they advise Arteta say make him go carry Gabriel Jesus because the guy did for Benjamin. What you not think? Because most of these pundits they just they talk, go buy this, go buy that. Me and the premier one of them say go collect coaching job. Get me they see as they be now. Now what me they talk? Whether na Gary Neville, I be which person be that self? One of the Neville brothers. We go collect job for Valencia where they knock him up and down after I don't do pundit duty. Not too long ago, this Roy Keane got a Sunderland job, but he can't reject the job because the job was like till the end of the season. He go be their coach, then they go assess somebody. Baba no agree. I feel like when he go, Moku see all those talk when they do for punditry was testing brain. What's see for the real deal? What's see how he go take fair? So overall, on the summary now, we're not going to talk about this Rio Ferdinand issue when they talk to make Arsenal go sign Gabriel Jesus. Kenyan himself don't come outside from media sets when they talk say for Arsenal training. Say one person where they always dey disturb am for that training na be Nicolas Pepe. Say say Pepe good. Say the way the guy dey dazzle. Say Pepe dey very difficult to mark for Arsenal training. And if truly say people dey difficult to mark all day, then why Arteta no dey see am now? For no be the same training Arteta dey supervise. Why no dey see am say Pepe dey disturb well so that they go fit dey start am? Abi maybe Saka dey disturb pass Pepe? Abi I no come understand. So that's where my own reasoning dey go. Well, Akochi knows best. About in solidarity to the war wey dem dey fight for Ukraine, in support of Ukraine, so the captains of EPL this week, their next games, they go wear blue and yellow armband, you get, to support Ukraine, because the world of football, everybody, nobody like wetin Ukraine and Russia dey do. Everybody is in support of Ukraine. So Russia don collect many sanctions, even from world sporting bodies. They don't sanction them wella, as in Mr. Wale pity for Russia, because their currency don't take a 30% dive, stock market don't crash, many things that happen there. So I never know how everything will end at the end of the day. Well, more the watcher. Abramovich wey be Chelsea owner don confirm saying go sell the club, saying they look for the buyers, but saying no go sell am rapidly, like say maybe the auction. No, they will sell am normal process, and the asking price na £2.3 billion. That be their asking price. And Baba come talk say e no dey for profit making. Say they don sell am finish, say the proceeds of the sale make dem carry am go give charity wey will take over the rebuilding and the restructuring of Ukraine. You get, it is very important, because after the war, that's restructure the city. You get, you know, say this guy don't give the club to the Chelsea trustees charity. Those ones don't agree to run the club because they against their constitution. They don't go feel run their own because they run the club again. Na hard job. So Babana, because of the sanctions when they call it for UK, say they eligible to own a property. You get, all this is a sanction because of the war. All those with they close to the Kremlin, we get listening ear to Putin. They punish them. All the oligarchs, we get yachts, we get luxury homes for UK, and they freeze their assets. So Abramovich is one of the billionaires of Russia. So instead they part of the sanction. That's why they don't talk saying go sell out. And what it make this news this significant? Be say one Russian billionaire also na part of Arsenal owner hierarchy, Arsenal stakeholders before, Alisher Usmanov. But thank God say Kroenke don't buy him out again. The guy can't go own stake for Everton. So the year say I never know whether thing will happen to your stake, whether I go sell him. So now Everton wahala na be that one now. You don't concern us. We will not get any business with all these Russian oligarchs. So now so it just be. I say make I dey informate you now, because Chelsea is looking for a new owner. So we never know how everything will solve. Our Pablo Mari waiting for loan for Udinese don't come as I can praise Mikel Arteta way of training and way of philosophy of life. Everything wey the guy dey do as a football way of life. Say they like the way the guy dey command presence. You get, say the guy na great coach and the match day game plan and die. Say if they dey for dressing room like this, the guy go dey explain some kind of things for them. Say do like this, the opponent is here, this is where it should be. You, Partey, if you are with the ball, give this person. You, if you are here, give that person. Say all those kinds. Say sometimes you go look for solution where solution no dey. Like after half time, they don't analyze the way the opposition they set up. You go say, okay, you come here. If you counter them here, they will not do like this. It will be like, say the guy na technician, a magician. You get, the guy get brain upstairs. And me, I'm not surprised now. The guy learn work under Pep Guardiola, one of the greatest footballing coaches in our lifetime. So what do you expect now? Let's learn your work way. So that's what it just be. Well, this is how I follow the praise Arteta. The guy really tried this season. Come on, the guy tried. But at the same time, many people don't come aside for media setting, for pundit duty. When they talk about Odegaard, say Odegaard gamble, where Arsenal pay £30 million. Say the thing, it don't pay off. You get, isn't it? It don't pay off. Like the question where they ask, because you know, say before they sign Odegaard, they be talk say make Arsenal go sign Medicine. And Medicine, I think the valuation was about £60-70 million. Some people say we could sign him, he did good. Truly, Medicine is Superman. The guy good, assist, free kick, everything. They play very well. But Arsenal took a gamble on Odegaard. Say okay, this guy is a younger guy, and at the same time, he don't play on loan here. So most still collect him back because Real Madrid don't know what they get until they go lose him. So Arsenal can't go there. Say okay, £30 million. May give us. People they say why they go collect Odegaard? It's not good. It doesn't fit Arteta system. Blah blah blah. But Arteta know what's in the fine. You get, just like when they bring Tomiyasu from Bologna. Who is this guy? They bring him on the deadline day. Blah 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 blah. Last after all the other way that happened this season, now every see Odegaard. How many match Odegaard don't start? the guy don't start plenty match. Oh, we say if you need no day for first team sheet, this is going to say but only say because the guy no dey score goals, so a lot of us dey underrate am. No dey too give am the accolades wey he deserve. So today now this is Odegaard appreciation day. We need to really appreciate the guy. The guy really dey try for us, give us assists, some kind short pass, 1-2, some kind thing, and in partnership with Bukayo Saka for that right. A lot of una no dey notice am. Him with Saka, they give Saka some kind defense splitting passes. No, the guy really dey try. I love him. But at the same time, Ray Parlour, will be one of Arsenal legends, don't come outside and talk say Arsenal fit land that top 4 spot. You get say at the same time, make them continue to do wetin they do with the determination, with the resilience, wey they use dey play. You get no mercy, catch anybody, give am gbagba. Say if they continue like that, say they go enter that top 4. And the most important thing is say we have important fixtures ahead of us. The Arsenal get matches against Liverpool, they get matches against Chelsea, they don't get matches against Tottenham Hotspur. These are like the biggest games. And the man yourself did there. Biggest games we say we go play. You get so the results we go take for those games will go a long way in determining who will end for top 4. Because now, like say we dey fight against our direct rivals. Chelsea self their own 3rd place where they dey, no dey that safe like that. If you just see they lose points and we self with the win, we will gap Chelsea. You get so themselves then dey for the mix. No be just top 4. Now be the points now. And top 3, 9 dey open from the way things stand now. So I never know how everything be. How that is waiting about the talk. I mean, obviously, me, I believe say this is the best opportunity for Arsenal to enter that top 4, because if you enter them this season, it go hard next season because people go strengthen, and then strengthen they don't start the battle afresh. So this is the best opportunity we go enter there so that our own transfer window at the end of the season it will make sense for us. Again, our monitoring spirit is going to let us know say Arsenal dey send scouts to watch Torino fullback wey they call Wilfred Singo. This guy, nobody Arsenal dey watch am many clubs, Tottenham Hotspur. I don't know. Everybody dey find right back replacement because Jet Spence now, even Bayern Munich say don't chook eye for Jet Spence. I don't know. Shey na because we now don't reason the guy after we play against Nottingham Forest before everybody gonna reason am. Like we dey help other clubs, the scouts play. Everybody don't reason am now. I don't just know why it be like that. So it be like say Arsenal don't use scope. You pull out for Jet Spence because Liverpool dey there. Bayern just involve themselves. Now Real Madrid sell the scamper. I want to collect this guy for all this people. Go dey very hard to get because they get massive proposal where they go fit give her. The only thing we don't even guarantee the guy consistent football. So what's the point? So we'll go maybe now Wilfred Singo now we won't go for the single self. I don't go check the guy. I just like him body build. The guy in the Akbroka, the guy is very strong. So anyhow with this single deal they go, I'm gonna let you know. Our Darren Ben self don't come outside for footballing pundit duty. So Babaka dey talk say Arsenal no go ever regret why dem sell Aubameyang. Say regardless of the fact that the guy don't score 5 goals in 4 matches, I mean 4 goals in 5 matches for Barcelona. Say the guy dey score plenty. Say it is normal. So when a player when they do well for a particular club, can't go another club, he will get a breath of fresh air. He get, especially somebody who get a point to prove. What do you expect? So Babacon gives some kind of example, and one of the examples might they tell you now, like maybe Salah. You don't say Salah play for Chelsea, he don't play very well. It doesn't mean he wasn't good. You get? I just say for that particular club, he don't dey stale for that place. Salah can't go Roma, he knows to do well, but after Roma, he go Liverpool, starts to shine now. De Bruyne, the same thing. He come Chelsea, he don't work. He go Man City, he dey work. Many players they like that. But Aubameyang is a special case because he has a point to prove. You get. So for Arsenal, according to Darren Bent, he don't dey stale for Arsenal. So you know if he play, there's nothing way they go do am for. If they like they give him the next 20 games for Arsenal, he no go score. You get because he has gone stale. But he don't go on that club now like a breath of fresh air. You get normal. When he come up from Dortmund, come Arsenal, he scored when he came in. So now so it is expected as he go Barcelona, he will score when he got in. So now moving on, he's 32. So as time goes on, it will decline small because he's no longer as young as he used to be. So that's so it just be. So if you know what yesterday, should check the top left corner of your screen. You will see the thumbnail. Click on so that you will get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So it's CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day and get out.